Okay, here are the tail sections. So the horizontal stabilizer and elevators. Very straightforward to build, so I haven't bothered to film or take pictures of the construction. You just slot it together as per plan. And the elevators, I've got them centrally hinged, and I've put horns on both sides because I'm using a closed loop system, and you can just about see the steel bar there that goes between the two sections, and that was a question of grooving out the front edge of the elevator and drilling a hole back into it in order to get that positioned. And before drilling the holes, I'd be careful to place the elevator against the horizontal stabilizer so that you get that spacing correct at the edges. So make sure you do that, and then lay the rod on top and mark out where to drill the holes, etc. And then the fin and the rudder are exactly the same. So very straightforward to build, not a problem. And again, I've got horns both sides because I'm going to be using a loop system for that. Now, talking about the elevator controls, I've actually made and glued in this small plate here on both sides so that the control lines to the horns will come through these two slots. So that should work okay. And finally, the tail skid, I've made that as per the instructions. So you can see we've got the bit of wire and the bit of wood glued and tied to it. So a little bit of bending involved, had to bend it a little more at this joint, and then you have to just bend at the end of it there. And then what I'm going to do is drill a hole in the end here for this to go into, and just probably carve a bit of a slot for the vertical bit to actually go into the end of the tail there.